Hi, my name is Farah Villar. Welcome to our second Blue Couch interview. I'm here with Samantha Eisner, and we're going to be talking about a little bit about the band and orchestra concerts. So, what instrument do you play?
I play the flute.
I'm in the orchestra and I play the violin. So, what songs did you play in the band? Sixth grade.
So we played the song Imperium, we played Star Splitter Fanfare, and we played the Star Wars theme song. What about you?
Okay, so we played some songs called Legend of Dark Mountain, Starfleet, and Fantasy on a Japanese folk song. Um, which song was your favorite and why?
So that's kind of like a hard question because one of my favorite songs was Imperium that we did, but one thing about the song that we did, which it doesn't add to my favorite thing, is that we had a lot of rests in it. So it gave me a chance to hear everybody else playing around us so I could really enjoy the song as well.
Very cool. Well, it's like the same thing for me because all of the songs that we played are great, but one of my favorites has to be Fantasy on a Japanese folk song because it's just so whimsical and I just love it. What is the hardest thing to play on the flute?
So I think one of the hardest parts about playing the flute, there's multiple, but I think one of the harder parts is that two notes can be the same fingerings, so that can get confusing, and also changing range from high and low notes.
Yeah, okay, so on the violin, sometimes we have to play like an F sharp or like an F flat or no, an E flat. And then it's kind of complicated because there's some things that I haven't ever played before. And yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because there's so many hard things, but it's like the more you play, it gets easier.
Yeah. I've started in 4th grade and I've definitely improved because when I started from our first concert in like November, I think. Yeah, it was it looked like impossible, but now it's literally so easy.
So one funny thing is in like November when we were preparing for our concert, my teacher gave us Imperium, and we all looked at it like, "Oh my God, we are never playing this." And so we took it back, and then when we got it back in like February, we were like, "Oh, this is so easy!" Like that really tells you how much you've grown.
Yeah, I agree. When I got Starfleet, it looked very complicated, which it is because we have to go from measure 5 then to all the way to 2 coda and then go to this one part and then it's complicated but once you get used to it it's really easy.
I totally understand that. So, from your perspective of playing the violin for the orchestra, how do you feel the concert went from hearing other concerts and then also hearing the 7th and 8th grade concert afterwards?
I think it went really well because we've been working for a really long time and we've mastered all the songs and it's just really good. And also the 7th and 8th grade concert, they did amazing because they were playing these really hard well, it's probably not going to be as hard as we will in when we're in 7th grade, but it sounded hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that completely makes sense. And for like us playing, we would play and we were all asking Mr. Fody, like, "Oh, how did it go? Like, how do you think we sound?" He goes, "You sound like a 6th grade band. Like, you sound how you're supposed to sound."
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. What are you working on in band right now since we don't have any other concerts this year?
So right now we're kind of going back to the basics to make sure we like remember everything, and then we're also doing a lot of things like articulations and note making sure you make the sounds sound clear. And we're actually working on another song just to play and maybe end up like playing next year or something like that.
Okay, that's really cool. We are doing Essential Elements, which is like a book that helps you learn more, like more notes and how to do more things. And and we're also doing solos that we have to perform to the class at the end of the year. And I'm doing Minuet number 2 from Bach, which is really hard, but I've learned the first 4 lines, so I think I'll be okay.
So that's all like extremely cool. And I think the more you play, the easier it gets, right?
Yeah.
So when you play, do you find it frustrating when other people don't play correctly or anything like that?
Well, it makes me like a little like it makes me a little bummed out, but I know like if we try again, we will get it. Cuz if we know our mistakes, you'll we'll know what to fix.
I completely understand that.
Okay, so what are you looking forward to next year?
So I think I'm extremely excited to do harder songs. For example, the 7th and 8th grade right now after the concert are working on Bohemian Rhapsody, and that's like a super cool song. But we aren't, like, the 6th graders aren't ready for that yet. But I mean, I'm extremely excited for working on songs like that because I know we'll get better. What about you?
Um I'm looking forward to, yeah, like you said, like playing harder songs, learning how to do like more notes, because like the fingerings, it's like 1, 2, 3, and 4, but like there's more to that because there's like second position and third position, and I'm excited to learn that. What would you tell your past self about learning the flute?
So I would definitely say like you shouldn't judge something because I kept saying, "Oh, this looks easy," and then I tricked myself. It was actually an incredibly hard. It was an incredibly hard song. Like, don't assume.
I would tell myself don't give up and try not to get frustrated, because I would like on assignments on smart music, like on the computer, it's like an app website that you could like play songs on, and then like sometimes it would get me really frustrated because I was playing the note right and then it said I was wrong, and that still a little frustrates me a little bit today, but yeah.
So, what do you have anything to say to the incoming now 5th graders, but incoming 6th graders that will be in band? Do you have anything you want to say to them?
I want to say don't give up, because it'll look hard, but it'll get better. What would you say?
So I would basically say it's different because in the elementary schools you go from seeing your teachers like once a week to seeing them every other day, and don't get frustrated because they know what boat you're in, they know to help you, and just end up having fun.
Okay. So this is the end of the Blue Couch interview. Thank you, Sam, for being here with me today. Shout out to Miss Masters and Mr. Fody for helping us accomplish many accomplishments. And yeah.
Yeah, just thanks for being there to support us. Thank you.
Bye.